Hi, hello! Welcome to Spell a Day, where we're covering a spell every single day of the year from the 5e PHB +3. Those +2 spells are homebrew spells. We're at +2 at the moment. You can back in the playlist to find them. And today's spell is Power Word Kill.
Yeah! I have the power of God!
9th level enchantment. Are you convincing them to die? Casting time for one action, range of 60 feet, components verbal, duration instantaneous. You utter a word of power that can compel one creature you can see within range to die instantly. If the creature you choose has 100 hit points or fewer, it dies. Otherwise, the spell has no effect. Sucks with that hit point cap, but I mean, this is to stop anything from being killed right away, isn't it? The big one! The big scary one! The one I've actually killed players with! Now, the whole thing to protect this being spammed against certain targets, or just being an insta-win button, is the health pool cap. And most bosses at some point are way higher up than 100 HP, and at least in base 5e, there's no direct system to judge how many hit points a creature has exactly. So it's always a bit of a gamble, but as the DM, you know your player's health. At least most of the time. But I mean, it's big and scary. It's what the name just suggests. It's power word kill. You say one word, the creature dies. Most of the time, especially since it's things like Vicious Mockery and other things with power word kill where it's just a word of power or vague. Because it's a single word and it doesn't give us exact a description on what the word is, you can have it be whatever you want. Now that could be a setting dependent thing. I'm like, yes, there's one specific word that you have to have this amount of arcane power to even say, like a Thume from Skyrim. Or it's just after you have the spells, that's the final component, hence why it's a verbal component. Though it's weird that it says compel, okay. Yes, it says it's enchantment, and it says it's compelling. I really think this should be necromancy. Outside of that one word of compel, even necromancy could still be justified in that account. And what's more necromantic than just instantly telling a creature to die? That is the ultimate, ordering a round of enchantment. Oh, why'd I compare it to that? That is the ultimate god complex order of an enchantment wizard or enchantress, to say you die now. You've died. You have died, He-Man! Just stuff like that. I mean, it's as simple as big spells get. There's no dice, there's no other additional mechanic. If it's a creature within 60 feet, if they can't counterspell it, there's not even a save. It's just if they're under 100 HP, they die. Which, outside of the health pool threshold, there's no real way of stopping this outside of things like Death Ward. Fantastic spell, that. But no, dangerous spell, good spell, great villain spell. I've used it a few times. Also, I was distracted by a bug, but before I forget, as in I did forget, and I'm recording this in the aftermath. When it comes to power word kill, there is a very nasty combo, which is using polymorph. Because it's based off the health of the creature and the current health, not the max. Meaning, you polymorph a creature to something low health or something underneath 100 hit points, which it's a beast, most of them are, and then on the second round, pop power word kill. Doesn't break concentration. Whoa, an accent came out of that. And the creature's dead. Turn that Baylor into a mouse, and then power word kill it. 10 out of 10. No save, no dice, no real roll, only restriction being a health pool. Even at range. Because that's the other thing with things like Plane Shift, which can still kind of get a similar effect if they can't travel back. Doesn't guarantee it, but that's touch, 7th level, and a save. This, if they're within 60 feet and below 100 HP, they're just dead. Not even they're somewhere else and they might never come back. They're just dead. This is 10 out of 10.